right, apparently. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I'm literally just about to leave. Say bye to the chickens and the dogs and all these farm animals. Yeah, let's get on the road. So today is going to be finding a bike shop. Let's do this. Let's do this up first. Oh, hands. That finger keeps cracking. Let's try and get something on it. Let's hope it doesn't rain. But yeah, we've got to get to a bike shop. I was panicking then, thinking, shit, I've given Alex all my bottles of water. Morning, mate. Sorry, the jacket's over the camera. Morning, mate. So yeah, I haven't got any bags. All my bags have been taken. So we've only got to worry. Good. We've only got to worry about the bike itself. It's a bit lighter than what it would be normally. Oh, just got to make drinks up.
Sponges says cheers for the funny video you sent me on Instagram.
Which one? Remind me, which one? There's so many videos, mate. So many videos. Yeah, I'm trying to work.
Sponges says all of them.
Or just all of them. Yeah. Stupid shit in the mornings is when I wake up. Or when I go to sleep, just, yeah, flicking around random stuff. But yeah, let's get this bike. Hope the key's in here. If the key's not in this and he's taken the key, that would be disastrous. Yeah, I like ones that tickle. The ones that tickle me. That's what I'm after. But
Sponges says once I sent over 20 posts in one go.
Oh.
Martin 69 says Olanella.
Hello, mate. Morning.
Sponges says I'm much calmer now and send mine.
Right, let's get that on there. Right, we're nearly ready to rock and roll. I'm literally just trying to get readied up. It's a bit chilly out today, so I've got the old jacket on. I've got a cup of tea made.
Martin 69 says I'm sat in Mad DS Lala.
Well, I've got to find a bike shop. As I said, my bags have gone. Look, there's no bags on the bike. There's only one spoke gone, but I'm going to get them. We'll get them checked and see what's going on.
Biggity Sponges says you've got a chilly willy.
Yeah, pretty much. Like every day the sun's been out today, no sun. But the bike is a lot lighter, which is nice. So buy chickens.
Martin 69 says, is it Besto?
Yeah, it's completely broken, mate, this spoke. Buy chickens. Say bye to the chickens. Literally right next to my my tent last night, or this morning. And it's screaming out, proper woke me up.
Giggity Sponges says, are you trying mine first or have you found one?
Alex has told me about the one he uses. So, as I said, I know Alex and Katie from... whoa, hang on. Getting out the door with the bike is always fun at the best of times. There we go.
Giggity Sponges says excellent.
Oh, so we need to turn the sat nav on, and we need to turn the GPS on. I said we haven't got any weight on the bike at the moment, so right, that's started.
Giggity Sponges says they know the area 1 million times more than me. Farting Martin 69 says quack nav on.
Yeah, if we go out of that though, I think the route's still in here. Navigation, routes, day 13.
Giggity Sponges says la 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 la. Farting Martin 69 says banana banana banana. Giggity Sponges says it. Farting Martin 69.
There we go. The route is on there. I've done all my social media videos. This should be taking me to the bike shop.
Martin 69 says it. Giggity Sponges la 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 la.
There we go. Alright, let's get you under the camera. Hang on. This is going to be the weirdest thing ever because I've got no weight on the bike. Which means I can probably cycle a lot faster.
Says how much are spokes normally.
Slight right onto NCN 62, A1041.
69 says bike shop. Are you broken flag? Steve Stopper says morning farting class 95.
Hang on, let me go on the road. Shop, are you broken? Yeah, I've broke the spoke, Binsy.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Low Street.
But it's all good.
NCN
I've got no
62.
bags on me. Alex has come out. I've got friends up here, mate. So Alex has come out and taken my bags for me. So I'm going to ride into town.
69 says it's steam passed off a Morgan. Steam passed off says a Vinci 69 he needs to have his spine replaced.
So I'm going to go to a bike shop where I check the rear wheel. Oh, shouldn't be that much. Morning.
Giggity Sponges says it's steam passed off.
All right. Colton. We done 51 mile yesterday as well.
Turn left onto Low Street, NCN 62.
Vinci 69 says real with you.
Yeah, real,
yards,
yeah.
Turn left onto Hurst Road, NCN 62.
No, there's so much weight on that rear wheel, mate. It's crazy. Are we taking... I'm actually surprised on this bike. Being a...
69 says being a fat bloke too.
I've got literally, mate, you should see my legs. My legs look like the
Turn
Terminator.
left onto Hurst Road, NCN 62.
Whoa. The new brake disc I put on the back is working well.
62 for 3 miles.
God, without the weight, it stops. It's crazy. So yeah, we got a cup of tea, we got bananas, we got some lamb koftas in the front. All I've got to do is get to a bike shop, get the spokes. Then we'll go back to Alex's and then.
Sponges says that's good. You will be able to stop.
Yeah, we'll go back and fix it at the house, which will be easier. The other thing we've got, he said there's a bike place that scraps bikes. They strip all the spokes down and they've got all the parts on the shelf. So they've got loads of second-hand parts. So it's like, basically like a breaker's yard for bikes. So he said if they haven't got anything at the bike shop brand new, we can always go and get it from there. So this will be a fix the bike stream. Oh yeah.
Giggity Sponges says that's amazing.
But-
Steam cost offer says cool.
But I also want to make this out there for, put this out there for other cyclists, because there's a lot of cyclists that don't fix their own bikes. Hey, Binsey. People bring them to me. And
Biggity Sponges says take bits off your wife. Vincy69 says how far are you from Penis Town?
Penis Town? What do you class as Penis Town?
Steam cost offer says yeah. Something has to give with lots of miles, and especially with the added weight.
Yeah, see, my legs really hurt this morning again. When I first start cycling.
Says I have 2 spare brake pads for my bike.
When you first start cycling in the morning, they really hurt.
Where Mark Spice lives.
Oh. I don't know how far I'm from there. I know I'm about 9 miles from Selby. So, without the weight, we should easily be able to get there. It's weird, look, I can swerve. I couldn't do that before.
Biggity's use it more since it's nice out.
Oh.
No brakes for says morning all.
Morning, mate. We got no bags, look. All my bags are gone.
Biggity Sponges says it no brakes for high.
Just telling Brian, so
Steam cost offer says morning no brakes.
last night Katie and Alex come out to see me with the kids. I haven't seen them since they were like 4. Hi mate. I think they're about 3 and 4 or 2 and 3. They were babies. And they got married. I haven't seen them in years. They've got a little girl now. And the boys I think were 16 and 17, I think they said. So yeah, fucking hell, time's flown by. They come out to meet me last night to say hello, because the boys are going to be at college and stuff today. But they've both got the day off. So Alex has come out after the school run, taken my bags, my tent and all my weight, allowing me to get to the bike shop without the weight. So yeah, we should be good. We can soldier on. Morning. Yeah, without all the bags and the tent and everything else on, I've still got the Cornwall flag on the back. I think that probably lets them know. Oh. Is it a cyclist down? Let's find out. We never let a cyclist have a problem. Morning, are we all good? You think so? Sorry?
Where are you on?
I'm cycling from Land's End to John O'Groats.
Oh, wow. How many kilometers?
It's about 1,000 miles.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
It's quite a way.
Are you, live streaming?
Yes, yeah.
What's your, is that what you go on?
Yes, I'm live on Twitch at the moment under Clive's Adventures. I've got
Adventures?
Clive's Adventures, but yeah, I'm on the way to a bike shop. I've got rescued, so I normally have 4 panniers and the tent. That's been taken by car, and I'm trying to get to I've broke spokes because of the weight, so they've rescued me. So I'm now heading into town, and we'll get this fixed probably today. How far are you going?
We're ultimately to Copenhagen, but today just to Lincoln.
Oh, nice. It's nice to meet people that are doing some good distances.
Yeah.
It's great to meet on the road. Have you seen any other people doing LEJOG or joggle? So
Just like packed up like you?
yeah. So this is the main route that a lot of these cyclists use to do Land's End to John O'Groats.
Oh, okay.
So if they're
I
going,
haven't seen anyone like your bike. I mean,
Oh,
packing
okay.
it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think most of them are not crazy. Fully loaded, I'm about 40 kg, so quite heavy. The legs are definitely have changed a bit on the journey.
Right on. I appreciate that kind of stuff.
Well, safe travels. I'm going to get to the bike shop. Take care of yourselves. Nice meeting you. But yeah, Clive's Adventures. Oh, I am crazy.
Close to you now.
The people I've met on this journey have been, it's just been surreal. Absolutely surreal. Morning, Lewis. Madibs, morning. Let's get let's pull up a bit.
Aldred says morning. On the road again. Good luck. Steam car stopper says at least they'd rest apart. You're in Gull, probably pronounced Elkos to Gull, yellow, in Norwegian. LEJOG says how many spokes have gone. Lewis 3122 says at no brakes but oh no. Steam car stopper
One
says
so
morning
far.
at Aldred.
But normally when one breaks, there's normally one following, so we'll you're all good, they're expecting you. Ah, oh, top man. Alex has actually run the bike shop. Oh. This looks like that French advert with the trees,
Steam car stopper says great.
with the two
Nice to know
CVs.
They should have what you need.
Do you remember that advert with the two CVs? Or it was a Citroen advert in France. You sure they didn't film it here? Is it an old thing that I remember that advert? Give me a banana. Thanks for saying I'm doing great, mate. Thank you.
LEJOG says yes, it's a very old ad.
Excuse me. Bite my
Steam
nipple
car
off.
stopper says no, I remember a Lamborghini ad in a forest similar to this.
Was it a Citroen ad? It definitely looks like that kind of road. My memory is very, very picture. Everything's by pictures.
Giggity Sponges says prepare for burps. Sorry, it's not me, it was the food.
Yeah, bananas do it to me every time. Yeah, I don't remember names, but I always remember faces, roads, addresses, directions.
Steam car stopper says at Giggity Sponges and Sharks.
Whoa! Yeah, bar ends come in handy for locking your arm into the handlebar. My tissue's in the bloody bags. haven't got any tissue on me.
Giggity Sponges says use your trousers.
That's disgusting. I will use a bush in a minute.
Steam Past Offer says you'll have to do the jacking off part later. Giggity Sponges says Kappa.
I've got free lamb kebabs.
Giggity Sponges says it's Steam Past Offer, oh lord.
Right, play area. Bushes. Let's feed the bush. There we go.
LEJOG says a you dyslexic is a picture's memory is very common in them.
I talk backwards. I don't normally spell backwards, so my mate Pete has got dyslexia and he always puts letters back to front.
Sponges says time to wipe your banana in the bush.
But no, everything for me is pictures. Like I'm reading an article, I won't remember any information that I've read in the article, but I remember the picture. Come on, over 20, get over 20. Nice.
Giggity Sponges says feels GTA 5 man. Farting Martin 69 says 20M. Giggity Sponges says feels draft man.
Done. There we go. Pardon me. Here we go. The banana has settled. We were saying about this yesterday, right? I've got my mouth closed when I burp. Because the microphone is on my chest, that's why you can hear it. Because it's on my collarbone.
Giggity Sponges says burp.
So theoretically it's not an external burp, it's just internal.
Steam Past Offer says you're like a frog.
In 200 yards, turn right to stay on NCN 62.
What, I'm full of ribbits? Right, now the route goes that way.
Turn right to stay on NCN 62.
Right, bye-bye. Bye-bye route. This is where we leave the route.
Continue on NCN 62 for 2 miles.
We've gone off of the Land's End to John O'Groats route, and now we head into Selby. I think it was 9 miles.
LEJOG says and letters in the wrong order, remembering and anything you have read it is just gone by the way and dyslexic.
Well, don't know. Like, say you read a phone number out to me. You go 079, right? I go, okay.
Sponges says you're really close.
As soon as you say the next letters, next numbers, it deletes the numbers that you've just told me. So if you go 164, I can't remember the numbers before now. I've just got 164 and so on. So I need to write them down 3 at a time. I struggle to remember more than 3 letters or numbers at a time. And it winds me up, because at school everyone else would write the whole number down. I was like, excuse me, can you say it again? I'd get the next ones. No, can you say the next one? Because they didn't get it. And then you get told that you're being disruptive.
Says he's like FIFO in computers. First in, first out.
So they'd go, oh, you're being disruptive.
Sponges says so phone numbers are a fuss.
Yeah, well, any information like that. So yeah, it just always wound me up because I wasn't doing it on purpose. I just couldn't take in stuff that they were telling me. The only thing I was really good at was when they read stories.
Sponges says I'm like that with numbers. You got to read it one at a time.
When they read, the teacher would read of Mice and Men. Because she was reading it and I was listening, I took everything in that book. With Lenny and his little mouse. But when they told me to take it home and read one of the paragraphs, fucking hell, I could read it, could never remember it. It's weird, I can read it but I can only do one thing. But when you're an engineer, taking something apart and putting it back together again was easy.
Sponges says because it was more interesting.
No, it's just, I find it difficult to think and talk. Or talk and think. While my words, sometimes you'll hear me and I'll blur words together and you'll be like, what did he just say? Because my mind just gets everything mixed up and says it in one go. But as I said, when it comes to doing technical stuff,
things are interesting than others when I was young.
It was like college. I failed college because of the theory, but the practical, I got distinctions in. So ahead of the class in the practical.
The way it was described to me as a failure in short-term memory.
Yeah, I'm getting old now though, I can just blame old age.
Giggity Sponges says brain was just picking and choosing.
Probably. See, I don't know what route he went. He would have probably been on the main roads, whereas I get to cut through all of these little back lanes. Morning.
Your expertise says, hey, it's Katie. Whereabouts are you? Giggity Sponges says congrats on beating Sarah Bridgewater distance yesterday.
Thank you, mate. I'm cutting through to the bike shop, Katie. But being bike, it's taken me on all the bike routes. Please tell me this is a road and not off-road.
Giggity Sponges says, B.
But I prefer this over going on the main road. That main road was a nightmare.
Giggity Sponges says must be a tower really close.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Your expertise says Alex says the bike shop is expecting you.
Yeah, tell him thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful for this help. I'm so glad it broke now and not in Scotland. That would have been a bit of an issue.
Giggity Sponges says on the left is a gliding club.
I didn't want to put any more weight on the front because it just makes the steering heavy, and that was horrible.
Giggity Sponges says plane gliding.
Plane gliding?
Steam Past Offer says yeah, they don't even understand what they're saying in Scotland. Your expertise says he's popping home. But I will stay on here if you need us at any point. Are you coming up here?
Yeah, so I was going to go to the bike shop. We'll check out and see what we can do with it. Well, see if what he's got, and then it'll be basically I'll pop back to yours because all my bits. You pretty much got my life and my whole. You got the tent, solar panels, everything. I think the only thing I've got on me is my rain jacket. I've got a rain mac in case it rains.
Your Expertas says, is it better not having the weight on it?
For the speed, yeah. And it won't wear me out. It's just so much easier. You can understand why people do LEJOG without the weight. Makes a big difference. So you look at this road, all these bumps, and that's what killed it. I think it was yesterday.
Medov says, for example, most short-term memory is 7 to 11 words before being placed into long-term memory, but a dyslexic has a short-term memory is only about 3 to 4 words, so the memory overwrites. Your Expertas says, that's my auntie's house. Your Expertas says, you come the long way, lol.
That's my auntie's house, you come the long way.
Olga says, map.
This is the route that Google says is safest. And after yesterday on that main road, and that main road was horrible. So there was all the lorries. I'm like, do you know something? Let's just take the country lanes.
Your Expertas says, yeah, you just passed my auntie's house. The road you're on has taken you away.
Oh, okay. I am going to the bike shop. I've navigated straight to the bike shop, yeah?
In 200 yards, turn right to stay on NCN 62.
Your Expertas says, when you get to the fork, turn right, not left. Giggity Sponges says, Clive, quick question. Can you remember things from a long time ago, then forget to easily things you've been told?
Turn right to stay on NCN 62.
It's a weird one because it's don't know where this goes. We've got Mr. Tractor over there. Have I just gone off road? Oh, cycles. Nice. I found a cycle path.
Giggity Sponges says you should be able to see a runway.
Not at the moment. I can see cornfields. Oh no! The manure spillage, look. Nice.
Giggity Sponges says on the left, sorry. Steenpastoffer says Burn Gliding Club.
Maybe right over there. It's right over there, I think you'll find. So it's probably one of the other fields across.
Medov says, once something is in long-term memory, you have a memory like an elephant.
Thing is, there was a lot of abusing stuff in my 20s, so I do wonder if that plays a part in me being a bit sometimes.
Giggity Sponges says ye.
Right, so the
Giggity Sponges says at Meadows.
Oh, I want to pull a wheelie. Maybe that's what did it. I pulled wheelies the other day. I didn't have any weight on though. When I was at the when I was at the camping place, I had the day off. I had no weight in my bags. It was all at the camp, and I went hunting for stuff, and I was pulling wheelies. Maybe that's what did it. Oh, and I've done some jumps as well. But I didn't have any weight on the bike, so there was no saucepans, nothing. Just a bag on the back. I can see white things in the distance, but I'm not sure if they're planes or gliders or what. I don't know. I can't make them out. Yeah, I know I'm off of
Meadows says, but you have wear from the weight.
Burn Gliding Club. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Yeah, I forget that spokes, they do move, don't they? Very, very slightly. Where are we going? Straight on.
Your Expertas says, have you got your map to take you straight to the shop?
Yes. Yeah, so for everyone who's in chat, Katie and myself used to play this game, and we was talking about this last night, called Dark Orbit, and we spent quite a bit of money on this game, and it's like a 2D come a 3D. You're looking from above the spaceship, and you go from galaxy to galaxy. You've got Venus, Earth and Mars, your different factions, and we were kind of playing that for probably a couple of years, I think, back in the day. We are talking, what, 18 years ago? Probably. And I've still got my account. But yeah, that'd be fun to get a few of us on that. Because you've got old Git's a gamer that's in here. Steen, are you a PC gamer? I think you said you play games. So yeah, you have, because you've got your PC you built. But yeah, it's just a web game, a web browser game. But
your Expertas says you knew me when I was 18. I'm 37 now. Lol.
Yeah, that's very true.
Steamcast offer says no, I just use my 4090 for heating.
Yeah.
Giggity Sponges says I wish I was a PC gamer, don't have the money for a build.
Oh, you don't even need a gaming PC, Plasma.
Your Expertas says, and we played Halo.
Oh God, I don't even remember playing Halo. Did I play Halo? Here we go with the memory problems.
Meadows says all these young people.
I just remember the first time we met, I went, wow, you're a teeny package. Well, some of you is.
Steamcast offer says if the game is that old, you should be able to play it at Giggity Sponges.
Yeah, you can tell.
Your Expertas says, yeah, you played Halo 4 with me and Alex.
Oh God. Was that on Xbox? It must have been on Xbox, because I don't remember having the PC back then.
Giggity Sponges says at Steamcast offer ye.
Yeah, there are. There's the runway. There. There's the runway. The gliding club.
Your Expertas says,
In 200 yards, turn right to stay on NCN 62.
NCN N62. Have you been through here before? This is lovely. It's lovely and flat. It's lovely and smooth. If only all the roads could be like this. It's a bit gravelly, but right, we're turning here.
Turn right to stay on NCN 62, then turn right onto Common Lane.
The local cartels landing strip. The local cartels. She's probably not kidding either. I can well believe that. They're gone on the e-bike set day now.
Turn right onto Common Lane, NCN 62, and turn left onto Henry Lane.
Wait, or not. Pen trail, is that? Pen trail. Oh, nice. The letters kept moving. They were like that. I was like, what the hell? Stop moving.
Turn left on Henry Lane, NCN 62.
The weird thing is, Kate, I thought I was too old. I kept telling myself
Continue
I'm too
on
old for
Henry
this.
Hall Lane for 3/4 of a mile.
She's far too loud. Hang on, turn her down. And like now, I feel amazing. Like I can breathe bigger breaths than I normally could. I feel like I could just run through walls. But when you're a kid, you can stay this fit without really trying. But when you become an adult, you've got to fucking really work out. Nice. I think the diet and eating maybe more fruit has probably fixed me a little bit as well. But yesterday I was having a real downer day. Not in the must have gone on the e-bike set day now. But I did say I was going to do a long one today. Get back out and
Gigachi sponges, says a bellend.
it's painful. But the only way I'll be able to do this is get up every morning and go for a ride before I do the school run. Go out and do like 10 miles every morning or something to keep this up. Because I'm from down south, she can understand me. Oh yeah, sorry, because of the audio. Thank you, mate. I'm starting to think that Steen's actually an octopus. Because he's in lots of streams and he manages to do all this shit at the same time. So he must be an octopus. Oh God, don't come around there a bit quick. And splash. not friendly. I nearly went in the bush and got sucked off. Stupid bloody thing. They call it Greenway.
Steam past offer says that Yesu poked a little loosen up the muscle between his shoulders.
Oh my God.
Yesu says just tip a wheelie bin on this side and climb in tonight.
The field to my left, right, all I can smell is sour cream Pringles. Oh God, really? Sour cream Pringles is all I can smell all the way along here. Who the fuck you bibbing at, cunt? Maidstone, and we're going to go all the way round.
Steam past.
Are we back? Right, there we go. We was only on Vodafone. The Wi-Fi on the camera phone was turned off, so it was only on one network. We're now on two, so it should be better.
Ned says I think I have lost signal.
Oh, morning. I wish the sun had come out.
Rest in pieces.
Well, it's trying to go live, but
Your expert says, do you want us to meet you at the shop? Are you okay?
no, I'm fine, thank you, Katie. You've done more than enough. You enjoy your day off, and yeah, I'll go to the shop. We'll see what's going on, and then I'll shoot back, and we can make a brew. Although I've probably I can bring a brew with me. Oh. No worries, mate. I was on the road a little bit earlier today as well, wasn't I? Which was nice.
Says keep your toes and fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Your expert says I'd still like you to pop up for a little. Have a quick catch up. Fix you bite over a cup of tea. Steam past offer says you better not bring early break, or it might get violent. Legend says, well, I got a coffee and I forgot
Thank
the
you.
sugar and am too lazy to go get it.
Oh, I'll definitely be staying for a chat, Katie. It's been too long, isn't it? It's madness how quick life passes you by as well. So.
Kitty Sponges says at your expert would you like to be on stream?
Oh, thank you. I didn't want to make you fall in the. It's normally me that falls. Later. I'll try and give you a call in a bit. Stream that or video that. I won't be live when I'm chatting. That's private time. Bloody hell. Getting flies in the eyes. I've just said to everyone, I won't stream. There's so many bugs, I can't talk. Giggity just wants to be nosy. Literally, there is so many flies. It's crazy.
LEJOG says you're nosy too. Your expert says I look like Sid Long.
No, don't worry, Katie. Giggity hasn't renewed his subscription on Pornhub. He's getting a little bit twitchy. Well, you got to remember, Giggity, not everyone's a streamer.
Giggity Sponges says you what, Clive?
Not.
Expert says I was gonna start an OnlyFans and everything.
No, don't do that. I'll be skint and very sore. Unless Alex has got a discount code I can have.
Giggity Sponges says you want some JK.
There's not many people left, Katie, that share our sense of humour,
In
to be quite
200
honest.
yards, slight right towards public footpath.
Yeah. Let's see how many. We're testing the other spokes out to see which ones need to go.
Slight right towards public footpath, then slight right onto public footpath.
LEJOG says, well, you can tell Clive is old Pornhub now, that's old school. Your expert says, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement as to the cost. Cassius Hour says, hi you all.
Morning, Katie. So, we've got another Katie. Where's it saying go? It's saying go under here.
Giggity Sponges says at Cassius Hour, hey. Your expert says left. Steamcast Offer says hi Katie's.
So to fill Katie in, to update you what's going on, yesterday I broke a spoke on the rear wheel. My friend Katie and Alex have come out last night to come and say hello. I haven't seen them in a long time. And this morning,
Slight right onto public footpath.
Alex come out.
Your expert says hi Katie. I'm Katie.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, so Alex came out this morning. He's taken all my panniers, my tent and all the weight off the bike. I'm now heading into Selby to a bike shop to see if we can get the rear wheel fixed. Or the parts to fix it. I'd prefer to do it myself because that's more fun.
Turn left onto Denison
And then
Road.
hit a few routes, give that back wheel a good test.
Your expert says stay on there till the bridge then follow road.
I think that's what, yeah. It's telling me to follow the whole canal. But when it comes to live streaming and cycling, people want to see these kind of routes, and I'd prefer to cycle these routes if the path was a bit more flat. Yeah, we come out onto the road in a minute. Oh, this ain't a bad place. I like living here. This is nice. Is it full of shit bags though? I'd have to become one of them.
Turn left onto Denison Road, then turn right onto 65.
Oh, 69 was already taken, obviously.
Your Expertas says till you get to the crossroads and go over. Bridge on right and shop just on left round the corner.
Okay.
Turn right onto 65, Shipyard Road. In a quarter of a mile, continue onto Ousegate.
But yeah, if you've never replaced a spoke, replacing 1 or 2 spokes is not that hard. Just don't over tighten them. And the best way I can say is I do it is I go around and I check the majority of the spokes. Now you can buy a tool to check the tension, but if you ping them with your fingernail, they ring. And it's a bit like tuning a piano. And that's how I do it on the road. It's a good lifesaver. If you're on the road, you can just ping them and just keep tightening it until it sounds roughly the same as the other spoke, and then just spin the wheel and check that you haven't over tightened it. And if okay. Yeah, I've got tubular rims, so my spokes are recessed. If you've got spokes that, yeah, I know the ones you mean. I've got my rim's made up of like a tube and then the sides rather than being just a normal rim. But yeah, if you've got them, when you put the spoke in, it will go through the inner tube through the tape. But I'm lucky, mine's recessed by about 5 mil.
I don't see any seal though. Sellers seal in your region. LEJOG says remember, if you get a replacement spoke, get more than one, you can break more while you straighten them.
Well, I'm going to probably get 5 spares. I'll get I don't know if that would be enough, probably more than enough. Have to be ready for everything.
Continue onto Ousegate, then slide left onto Church Hill.
Steam Pass office says if your Expertas out, and buy cities. LEJOG says luckily they are not heavy.
Actually, let's do a bit of nipping. I can beat this lot. Thanks, gone. Right, where's the bike shop?
Slide left onto Church Hill, then your destination will be on the left.
Where is it? It says it's here. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Your destination is on the left.
Your Expertas says just thinking we hardly use stuff. I wonder how much I can sell it for memorabilia.
Yeah. Right, everyone. I'm going to. I will be back in a minute. Bear with me. Let's go and speak to these guys. I'm just going to turn the speaker off. I'm just going to turn TTS off actually and leave the speaker on. Just turn that down. There we go. Have you got GPS? I keep sniffing. Sorry, I keep sniffing. GPS is on. Is GPS on or off? Right, I think we're done. There we go. Let's go and speak to these guys. Ooh. Morning. Someone already pre-warned you I was coming with a broken spoke?
Okay. Oh yeah, you Clive.
That'd be me. Yeah, I've come a bloody long way, but 40 kg I've been carrying on this. Well, 40 kg. The actual bike weigh's probably at 40 with the weight. Yeah. But I can't fix it because it's on the bloody cassette side.
Right.
Unless he's got tools. But if you've got spokes, I can probably go back to his and fix it.
It depends. Depends what length they are. I don't know. I can't measure until I take the wheel off.
Can we pop one out? Where's the one I need to get out?
Quite a few in my drawer at Alpha's, but
Yeah, I do them all the time on the e-bike because the e-bike I abuse the hell out of it. But I can get to it. Which one was it? There's going to be one behind here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, there it is. So yeah, that should give you a measurement because it goes so you can measure from there to. I'll get a cable tie. Where's my cable ties? I normally put a cable tie around the nipple, unscrew it.
It's not a bad idea doing it that way.
I've done so many in the woods.
It'd be easy to, I don't know, do you want to take your bag off and I'll put it in the rack and then I can just take the wheel out? If you can. Is it easy? Is it that heavy?
No, not with all this stuff on. Hang on. Hang on. Take one on the way down. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's that heavy, is it?
No, it's just.
Do you want to take them out?
Yeah, your poles might catch on everything.
There you go. Yeah, I was literally having a panic attack. I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do?
Yeah, especially if you've got more miles to do.
I'll take the drinks off, that'll help you.
Yeah.
Because I can have my cup of tea then. But a lot of bike shops you go to now, there's one, I live in Gillingham in Kent, and I go in there and we call it the meeting place because all the cyclists meet in there.
Yeah.
And we have a chat, we have coffees, which is nice, which is old school bike shop.
Yeah, well, you say that. Tony used to have a coffee machine in here because this used to be just called Cogs and Coffee. Now it's just Cogs. You haven't got time to make coffee. Not with the amount of bikes that come in.
No.
There's no way that there's time for it. But there's still the old school kettle. There's nothing stopping anyone from having a coffee.
There's me.
Apart from you. And health and safety, I suppose, because you've got to make sure that nobody boils.
I was going to say, that's got health and safety's gone through the roof.
Tony, what you need to do is make friends with Wahoo, because if you can let them put a stand in your shop, they give you a Discovery Plus membership, so you can watch the tour at any event. It's all part of them.
What's that tool you've got? What's that?
It just stops the cassette from moving.
Yeah, I've just never seen that type. So
it's better,
I use. So I put the top.
Chain whip.
Yeah. So normally I had a big spanner on mine. I'm trying to do it, and I was like, I can't get this undone. I was like, right, where's my wheel nut tool for the car? And I went, zzz, and it just it unclips them. Because it snaps. It takes them straight off. It's the easiest when you get them stuck. Just fire one of those.
Right.
Because there's nothing worse than going. You can't do it, but you need that snappy motion to get them out.
You know what I'm doing next time one gets stuck? I'm off to National Tyres.
But the bearing collapsed. Literally, we had a 200-mile cycle test ride before I'd done this, and the bearing collapsed in here, which was lucky, so I didn't have to replace the blooming hub. But then the plastic broke. That was for the plastic bloody thing. It was all broken, and then the chain come off, and it just exploded. Have you got any tissue? Sorry, my tissue's in the bags. They've taken all my bloody bags.
Just made a catalyst somewhere.
Oh, that'll do, mate. That will do.
Literally.
Yeah, my toilet roll's in the. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the panniers have got my life in at the moment, and they've taken the weight and rung you guys and said, look, pop in. But he said if we can't find one today, there's a bike scrap place somewhere if we can't get one. He said they've got loads of bits.
In York, there's Recycle. Around here, I don't know where.
I think that's where he meant York. I think that's where he meant to.
But if Tony doesn't have this book, it's a very good chance that I have in my workshop because I work at Halfords.
So Halfords do spokes?
Well, they're not supposed to, but like the old tech. So I'm talking not the tech that was in there previously, the one before then. Sam used to order in bulk because he would build wheels. Luke, the next tech on, so the most recent one, he would build wheels, but begrudgingly build them. I.e., if someone really forced them to, and it was a really neat wheel. And then I've now taken the post of Cyclotech over at Halfords, but because I have a drawer full of them, I don't really have to even message Chicken unless it's a really, really bizarre size.
I like Halfords for parts, and sometimes as you said, you'll go in the odd one, you'll find a good tech because he's a mountain biker. But a lot of them, I found they think they know everything and they don't. Straight away, as soon as I ask them, I'm like, yeah, you ain't touching my bike.
I'm not a mountain bike person, I'm a roadie. So, like, I know my road bike. I know. I'm going to say, I know my road bikes more than I know mountain bikes.
Yeah.
But I've got to the point where, with the amount of research that I've had to do for certain ones, like, I'm confident, but not 100%.
Yeah. They've escaped me now, though, bikes. They've moved on.
Road bikes are just like a completely different field. Whenever somebody comes in and they've got a really, really spectacular problem, like the mechanics of it, I just find it fascinating. I just like my road bikes. Mountain bikes, it's very much a case of, right, okay, what is driving this? And I will do things to the book. So, you know, like the Shimano lineup guides, or the, like, exploded diagrams. I'm that one that goes, looks for the exploded diagram on the tablet, and I'm going, right, so I need this CSM800, I need this particular one. I will be the one that goes, right, I need this exact part.
Yeah.
Rather than, I'm sure I can jimmy it together and do this.
I think it depends on what it is. I work on cars. I started from a kid. Built my first BMX with suspension.
Okay.
So it was a Pawala. Probably right. You're probably too young to remember Pawala.
I know Harrow because I've got a Harrow.
Basically, big fat tube, 2 big fat tubes, and the steering tube went through them, and you had 2 round circles at the front.
No, okay.
Right. So I was told it was called a Pawala, right? Anyway. My mate went to me, it's chrome, do you want it? I went, okay. We put a Pooch, do you remember Pooch Pedlos? Motorbike?
Yeah.
Front forks off one of them, straight on it. Where the mudguard went, there was 2 bolts. I got another pair of forks, cut them down, so I could bolt them to the bolts to put the brake on. So I had suspension on a BMX. So that was my first one. I've done that, and I'm 46 this year, so that's how far back. Then there was no mountain bikes really with good suspension. They were all pretty. So I put TY50, which was a hill climbing moto, the ones that jump from rocks. Quite heavy. Where the hole was, you put the spindle through. I angle grinded it out, so I had a slot. Bought a full-on axle mountain bike. There you go. So I've got full-on forks, but I had nearly 250 mil of travel or more, so I could right. And there was this clip. There was a mountain bike club, and there was these steps, and where they put the wood slats in. So you get the gravel, but you got the edges, and you can't really. And I went, "What are you waiting for?" Straight down, got to the bottom, and he went, "How's your bike intact?" I was like, "Look, loads of travel, because it just had all the travel." So it just, but they were really, really soft, so it just took it up, and I could do stupid stuff on it. So I had that, and then years now, we're looking at bikes that have got all this stuff on them.
Yeah. And there's stuff that's even hidden away that you wouldn't even know. Like on some of this stuff, because I've seen some like pro racing gear stuff that's out there, where like you've got suspension in your seat post, you've got this, you've got everything. It's all concealed in a way, and like people have now started going to like bike packing and whatever and storing things within the frame itself. So instead of having like, if you imagine your e-bike kind of setup where the battery would be, you could put like, instead of having a top wrap. Top bag or whatever, you could just like some of this incredible.
Yeah.
Like
I wish I could do that. Well, that was when we planned this. That was my mountain bike, and we all went out and done a bit of cross country and bits and pieces. And that's been a really, really good bike, to be quite honest. But it's super thin.
Yeah.
I call it tinfoil because you tap it, and I'm surprised I've not broke it. But I'm very, very gentle. I go through the woods. I go over. I'll slow down to less than 5 miles an hour over roots and all the bumpy stuff. So I've taken it really, really easy. Yeah, if you tap these, they're like, I call it tinfoil because it's.
Yeah.
And I've actually dented it. I had a child seat on it when my daughter was little, and it put a dent in it. But I'm surprised I haven't cracked it. I've got some better images. If you took the inner tube out, you might want to throw a... Because that was a standard tube. Because them tyres are amazing. I've only had one puncture, and that was because I went over a car electrical connector. Right. And it went straight through the whole lot. But yeah, I've got a slime on there. I was using armoured tape. On the other bike, but it cuts through the inner tubes eventually. I said to my mate, he went, "No, gaffer tape." I went, "What?" He went, "Gaffer tape." He said, literally, gaffer tape it into the tyre, then put your tube back in. He went, "That will stop it cutting the tube." I went, "I didn't even think about that."
No, because I was going to say, like, the other thing is using an old inner tube as the puncture protection on top, because, like, I've seen people chop out the valve and line the inside of the inner tube.
Oh, I see what you mean,
the tyre with that, because, like, you might as well. It's a dead inner tube. It's worth it's not going to do anything, but it will add that extra layer of puncture protection. So you could probably do it with that.
But this is literally, you can tell it's like getting these mud guards. I hunted round. I was like, I knew what I wanted, and it was like buying bits from here, bits from there, because I wanted a mountain bike. But obviously, throwing this on it, and these only just miss, and then these tyres just miss the inner tube, the mud guards. There's just enough room. But yeah, it rides like a pile of shit. It's like turning a Ferrari into a bus.
Well, it's doable. That's the thing.
Like you can't avoid if the potholes in front of you and you're going fast, it's really weird. You can't steer. You have to throw it because there's no way of getting round them. But coming over Dartmoor, that's quite a good ride. If you ever want it, that's a really good ride. There's one hill, 49.1 mile an hour. I went over the bridge of it. We didn't pedal and we just freewheeled, and you could see up the other side, and we went for it. And yeah, coming up the other side, I went to, and we just hit 49 mile an hour. I was like, that was scary.
Yeah, no, you can do some serious damage on those types of hills. Like I've just done a 50-mile sports event because I chose not to do the long one, 100 odd mile one up on the Isle of Mull. So that is very much like hill after hill after hill, and you end up going kind of, you feel like you're on an endless ride to this summit. But because it's Scotland, you know for a while.
Well, I've got Scotland coming.
Top, it's a beautiful view, but that day it was absolutely hurling it down so you could see fuck all. So it's like, what did I do it for? For myself. But the Trossachs are incredible. Like I've cycled from Edinburgh to Oban and then from Craignear on the Isle of Mull to the other side. And the Trossachs are just Loch Lomond is just Loch Awe, all amazing. Like the scenery that you get around there. My wife managed to hit like some serious speed because when we did that, she went on a pink bobbin bike, shopper bike, because that was the bike that she had at the time.
Same here. That's what I had, so that's what I used.
So, like, she did that, and we were going down this hill into Loch Awe, and I was like, she's going to end up, like, gravel rash. Like, kind of, no. She did it better than I did, and I was on my road bike. She handled the speed much better.
So my mate, he was with me. He put his back out and had to get the train back at Taunton. So I've done the rest from Taunton here on my own.
Wow, okay.
He bought his 29er, and it's a Trek, and he's only got 2 chain rings on the front.
Yeah.
And he was like, I hate this because once you get on the road, it's like they've basically they've categorised bikes, haven't they? So that's an off road, that's a road, that's a gravel.
Yeah.
Whereas I want a bike that does all of them.
Yeah,
Why would I want 3 bikes? I want a bike that I can take on anything, and this has been pretty good for that. Changing the tyres made a big difference. So we've done a roll down a hill. Just having these tyres, I leave him every time. The difference it makes.
Well, that's what Schwalbe, whatever, do. Like marathon tyres are incredible. Marathon Pluses are great in terms of puncture protection as well. The rapid robs, if you're going off road and going up into like forest and stuff, they're perfect.
I struggle to get tyre. Yeah, I'll show you this. I ordered this from Australia. See if I can find a picture of it for you. The Stealth B52.
I'm aware of some of them, not that one off the top of my head.
6,500 watt rear motor.
Right, okay.
Yeah, where is it? It's a cross. I wanted something cross between a mountain bike and there wasn't much around apart from Stealth Bridge the Gap, and it's got a sequential gearbox built in the frame, and you pedal the sequential gearbox. You electronically shift the gears, so that's how you pedal it. It used to have the Suntour, SR Suntour, which had 9 gears, but I think they were braking, so they went off. Made it stronger by putting only 6 in. If you can throw that one in, mate, yeah, that'd be much better. Because the other one was an emergency when we was out somewhere, and it went. So I threw that one in, and then since then I've bought bloody. They are good. I do swear by them because I've never had a. You know, when you get a little a small one, they work. It went down, so I pumped it back up. Went out for a ride, come back, stayed up. 2 weeks later, it went down again, so we pumped it back up again. Anyway, when we finally took the tyre off to do something, it had about 8 holes in it.
Yeah.
I was like, God.
Yeah.
But you can see, like, when they come to the end of life, you can see how well they've survived.
Yeah, I've had one explode. One of them, it had a hole in it, and it just went bang, and it just split.
Yeah.
It just blew out on me.
Do. I've had 2 explode on me at the store front, not in the back.
I was in a corner at the time. It wasn't fun.
No.
I suddenly just went straight off into the bushes. I was like, that wasn't fun.
I'm still cleaning slime off the wall. Like, behind the desk, Tony, there's like slime on the ceiling. That's not from me, but there's some slime all up the ceramic stuff.
Nice.
On the back, I'm like, I can't be bothered cleaning every product down because of all of the slime.
Just get one of the trainees to do it.
Oh, I nearly did. I nearly got one of the newbies to do it and go, look, this is a regular weekly job. We dust all of the products individually.
Just tell them.
He tried to explain to, one of the new guys tried to explain to Emma how a bike pump worked, because Emma needed a bike pump. I was like, don't explain that to Emma, she knows what she's doing.
I've just thrown a good pump away, and I've got one from Aldi in there.
Wow.
Right. It is the best pump. Like, literally, I swear by it. I don't know. You have to be gentle with it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so it just works. So I had Top Peak one.
Oh, okay.
It was just, I was literally putting so much effort into pumping the tyre up, and then I bought it. I went, do you know something? It's about £5, so I bought it as a backup. And the fitting, I don't know how long it's going to last for, but I literally swear by it now. And it's been really good on this ride. It's got the fast pump bit, and then you lock that in, then you can do the little one just to finish off.
See, I've got... But I don't have the money for that. I'm getting an Air Star. Pump. You know the ones that you can pump on?
Oh, yeah,
like
good.
101 bursts.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah. Get one burst off. It's like 140 quid's worth of a pump.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's incredible. Wow. Such a machine. That.
Do you have to have tax insurance?
Well, you're probably supposed to, yeah, but I bought that before they started going, all the kids started ruining it for us all.
Yeah.
That's the problem now.
The kids can't afford that. That's 10 grand now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But when you first buy it, it's set into...
Why is it 10 grand?
Because that's what that's what they were.
My motorbike was 7.5.
Yeah, I could have got a motocross, 2 motocross for the price of that bike.
Yeah.
But where can you buy something that's dead silent? Because there's no chain noise.
Yeah.
The weird thing that people complain, it's got like a BMX rear sprocket because it's just a straight drive.
Yeah.
Because you're doing high speeds, it knackers the bearings. They said that you just need a couple of them on as replacements. But apart from that, the thing's dead quiet.
Yeah,
That's an easy thing to swap out, though, isn't it? So,
Hulk, the Churons, you can wheel them. That, you pull away and it goes bzzz, and it's like a turbo that as you speed up, you feel the increased power, so they've really tuned it.
You don't not pedal assist, just button.
You can just whack the throttle and go, but what I tend to do is I pedal it and I give just enough so I'm feeling the pressure.
yeah.
But if you go to the bike parks, if they're okay with it, you power it to the top and then you can just roll all the way down and then power it back to the top again. But anyone go, that's just but yeah, it's not a motorbike. It's kind of it's in between.
But this is the thing that people don't understand. Like I was trying to explain to somebody yesterday who was looking at buying an e-bike. I was like,
Get a good quality one.
yeah, you get what you pay for. Most don't let people kind of go, well, you need to have insurance for this, you need to have insurance for that, you need to have a maintenance plan for this, and whatever. I had to explain to them, like, and make sure you've got a helmet, make sure you've got all this, because some people are just like, yeah, I can just get an e-bike. Like, no, it doesn't quite work like that. You can't just get one because you don't, because there's a market out there of people that seem to think that they do it all for them, rather than being pedal assist. So there's still people that I've got to explain.
So it's little bits like that, adding a bit of grease when you put something back together, because it makes all the difference.
Yeah, it does.
Everything just rubs.
I work on cars as well, so I'm semi-retired until everything went double.
But we won't get to retire, will we, Ollie?
Well,
No, we won't.
76,
I might have to go back to
I
work.
won't. At all. Like, I'm 34. There is no way that I'm retiring.
No.
But if I can fix a bike, I can do that sat down. Doesn't matter if I'm like disabled, crippled, whatever. I'm sure as long as my hands work, I'll be fine.
I just need DJ work because I DJ and do classic cars. So someone will come to me and say, right, I want a seal put in an old Fiesta or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I can do that for you.
Yeah. But I won't get to retire. Like, I know for a while I'm going to be working till I'm dead.
Till you die. Bob Elliott. Alright, one good minute.
Bob Elliott?
Yeah. Bob himself.
Bob himself. I was going to say...
Hello, Chris Cycles. Yeah, speaking. Hi, okay. I haven't had a chance yet, but yeah, I got your email, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because everything went pear-shaped, and the computer crashed and everything. So I've got it working again. Yeah. So yeah. Brilliant. Appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Is it Paul?
Stacey.
Stacey.
Yeah. Hot Stacey.
The only reason why I said Paul is because that's the name of the current director. It's
Is
not
it?
Bob. So I had to go check in your book. I'm sure it's not Bob. Bob doesn't work there anymore. It's
Bob.
Paul.
I'm sure that's a song. God doesn't work here anymore.
Beer delivery bloke.
Yeah, if I put all the stuff on it, you'd never get it up there. Literally, to get up, there's been a few fences, and I've had to take all the bags off, lift the bike over, and reload it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know, that's not to stop people nicking it. That's just so when I stop, I put that round to me so I can lean the bike so I can unpack it.
Yeah.
That's more what it's for.
Yeah, logistics.
There's no point having a lock.
Well,
No, you got your stuff on.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
No point. If they're going to nick it, they're going to nick it. But the best one that I've found is my cable ties, because I put cable ties on my brake levers. Because it's so loaded, you have to put it against them. And I took the stand off because there was no stand that could hold it. It was just too heavy.
That's true, yeah. There we go. Baby gates.
That's a good idea.
Oh. 20 quid. Big card.
Yes, please, mate.
yeah, I hope you
Let's lock it and
enjoy
unlock
going
it.
further up north because it's flat around
That's
here.
nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Not when you get to the other side of York. You start going through the moors and the dales, depending on which way you choose to go. It's not flat.
Well, so everything's on here, so I can show. Where's the route? See, I'll load it up in a minute. I'll show you the route. Let's have a look.
You're fully loaded up with electronics as well. How do you charge it all?
Normally the site. So I have a battery pack here, which runs this phone. Battery pack which runs this one. This is the chat phone. This is the live stream phone. But the other thing is, a lot of people that are watching me and following me today are other cyclists that will be on this route.
Right.
So this is good advertising for you, because they'll be like, oh, okay, that was nice. You went straight. And that's what you want. You want that kind of knowledge, because that's what keeps you in business.
Yeah,
And
cool.
there's a lot of cyclists. But the route, see if I can load it up here, because I've done cog cycles. So let's have a look. Zoom out. No, let's go and have a look. Where's the route? Files. Right, let's go into that. Right, so we're doing probably. Let's do that one. It'll still be the Leeds one, won't it?
Yeah.
There we go. So it puts it on the map. So that's the route it's taking.
Okay.
So yeah. So I've kind of followed some of the A38 up here, and then from there, let's have a look where it goes next.
I was going to say, where's the next bit leads to Edinburgh?
Right.
Yeah, you're going to have fun when you get to that stretch.
Are you going
But
to Linden's farm?
I don't know.
Yeah,
All I know is I'm going to John O'Groats, and I'm just pushing to do it.
yeah, he's going not far off.
You got to call him. It's the little where the Vikings invaded. It's a little island all its own.
The Holy Island.
Yeah, Holy Island.
Oh, okay.
It's there between, like, you're stopping just there. Lindisfarne's there. Berwick's impressive. It's a great place.
These stops, I've been trying to make them, because some of these pushes are 60, 70 miles.
Yeah.
On a roadie bike, you're fine. On this fully loaded, yesterday I done 51 mile on the flat with this, and other cyclists are going to me, how the hell you're doing this because it's a lot of weight.
It is. Yeah.
I can't put any more weight on the front though. I'd like to put some more on the front, maybe.
Why not?
Cause just the handling.
Right.
So the first thing that happened, one of the bolts come out. I haven't.
Just put one on both sides, just a little pannier back.
Oh no, I have. I've got full size. So they're full size. The ones you do in Halford, you know, the waterproof ones.
Yeah.
I swear by them because they've replaced. One broke. I went in. He went, "Oh, it's advanced. We'll replace it for you." You got the receipt.
That's the best part. I love the fact that anything that we've got that's advanced, you just go.
So I couldn't argue with that. And my mate went, "Well, I'm buying them off." I went, "You, if yours break, you can't like even a bracket." I went in, the bracket broke. He went, "Here, I'll just take the bracket off of that one and put it on your bag."
Yeah.
And I've even got a spare clip in there now off of one of them. I cut it off just in case I break one to get me because I know. But rubber pipe. If you get anyone coming in with their bags rattling, this is just fuel pipe. Stick that on the carrier. It takes away the shock, so you don't break the. Because they come with all them stupid clips, don't they?
Yeah, different sizes.
Throw the clips out and just use rubber pipe.
Yeah.
Silicon pipe's better, but it stops the. When you have a bump and you hear them rattle, that's when it breaks the bags. So rubber pipes stop that. So that's the other thing.
Good idea.
Yeah, the stretch that you've got planned, like other side of Edinburgh, like heading up, is impressive. Invergordon, you're like Aviemore, you're like, yeah, okay, it's going to get a bit. Like you're avoiding the worst part.
Yeah.
I like the way that it's been routed, but like you get some really nice, some amazing views.
CycleLEJOG.com.
Yeah.
If you go onto their website, I think it's like $3.99 for the files.
Yeah.
These were the updated files that he sent me just before I left.
Yeah.
But we were originally going to come up the country. We were going to come up through here. We was going to come up through Wales, up through and then through Warrington and up that way.
Yeah.
And we were going to go up towards Fort William.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I know that.
And look at the locks.
Yeah.
That was the original plan. He
So
had the
go
maps.
through the Trossachs.
He had the maps for that.
The Trossachs, I would probably say you'd be fine with what you've got there, but you'd again, like I was saying about Mull, you've got to be prepared. They're
Welcome
not like
to Clive's Adventures.
the hills that we have
Thank
around
you,
here.
Yarvoy98,
They feel
for joining the
endless
community.
because as you go into come out of the Trossachs, heading towards Loch Awe, I think it's going down into Loch Awe even. It's just nice. The view's incredible, but to get to that point, you've got to work at it to then be able to celebrate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like some of the places I know, Scotland, I've said to them on the live stream, you won't be able to watch me because there's just not going to be any signal.
No signal. You get to Invergordon and you've got signal and do press.
Well, I'm on EE and Vodafone.
Right, okay.
The camera phone's on Vodafone, and then it piggybacks off of that one, which is EE for the Wi-Fi. So I get the best of both worlds. But yeah, cyclists I've got people from Norway and Sweden and Australia and all over the place that follow me. And there's a few people.
Yeah, people called in actually from Norway last year doing the C2C.
Nice.
Yeah.
But cycling's a weird old world at the moment, isn't it? Because everyone bought bikes and then flooded the market. Everyone's going out of business because no one's buying new. Everyone's buying second hand.
Yeah, no one's buying new.
There's no point. Like, there genuinely isn't. Parts, yes, obviously, but getting them, even that in itself is hard. Like trying to get some of the Sturmey Archer stuff, which I've been trying to get hold of for old school Pashley bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
it got to the point when stuff started going wrong, I was looking on Facebook the other night for bikes in the area in case I needed to, and I was like, right, I can get a bike, I can find a bike shop, get to the bike shop, say, right, can I borrow some tools? I'm going to have to rebuild a bike here. And literally, I would like, because that's the other thing, a lot of people watching don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do the bikes. They don't know what to do. And I think that's the thing is I think we need to teach a lot of them how to do simple stuff. Because some of it doesn't. I know it's going to earn you money if they come to you, but for some of the little jobs, it's just you do it yourself. Like someone said about the gears weren't working, and you can just adjust them when you're riding.
Yeah, well, this is what I was saying. Like sometimes it's just a turn, but then people don't know how to even just do that. They think that it's a full right. I've got to do all of the adjustments on the derailleur. You've got to make sure the front has to be at this perfect angle.
Yeah.
Right. Lots of people overthink it because Google again, great, it's
Yeah.
a blessing and a curse. It's when you start to get those people like, yeah, okay, I can tinker, and then royally screw it up.
I just like that. I bought this second hand in 2015. So this is a 2008 bike. I paid 150 quid for it. Yeah, I think the guy was moving. He went, look, I've got nowhere to put it. He said, so I'm just having a clear out. I went, cool. So I got a bike, but the group sets that are on it, they're really good. I've not had any problems. Like normally they've worn out by now and they start moving.
Yeah, moving away. But like, you've got what Shimano XT on.
Yeah.
Holotech.
But before I come away, for cleaning, I buy, because all the bike cleaners are like £10 a can.
Yeah.
I buy brake cleaner because I have loads of it on the shelf for doing cars, and I use brake cleaner for everything. So for cleaning chains and everything, brake cleaner is the cheapest thing I've found. I'll just give it a good scrub, but I took that off, completely brake clean it because all the grit it wouldn't change. It was locking up.
You can see that you're starting to like slime up on the outer edge of the jockey wheels. But
yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to do a clean.
Isn't it? You just get that little pick tool. You just go.
Oh no, I'll strip it down. I'll strip that down. At some point, I'm going to go to Euro Car Parts, buy a can. I will strip that down, drop the chain off, put it in a tub from Poundland, give it a good spray and a scrub with a brush, and then put it back on the bike because it doesn't take 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. But I'm one of those people. I like those TikTok videos where you see them with the pick, just going, wiggling around. I don't know why. There's something ASMR, whatever it is, so therapeutic about watching people.
That winds me up. I'm like, just take it off and just give it a scrub. Done.
No, my health head kind of goes, take it off, put it in the parts washer, stick it in that. But no, part of me's like, that's so satisfying to watch people do these like really weird things with cleaning bikes that you know full well are absolutely pointless.
Traffic. Oh, Doug, have you got my other tube? Sorry, I forgot to get that. Can you hold that a minute?
I've got hold of it.
It's hung up on the bike.
Is it that one, yeah? Yeah, we'll take that just for the emergency. Whoa, there goes my balance. I was involved in a car crash and my balance has gone. I never thought I was going to come back to riding bikes.
Well, you're doing well if you're...
I got knocked out. So, is that going to release? Just in case I do, it's better to have all the spares I can.
Absolutely.
Especially on this miles. Yeah.
I've got some little tins of air and slime all in one.
What, like the little canisters? CO2
You
canisters?
just shove it on your
Well,
tube.
I'm carrying canisters as well. I've got everything.
I was going to say, you've got a pump, you've got canisters, you've got... All right, okay.
You fill it.
Wow.
Mountain bike.
Don't worry, all bark and no bite. He says.
I think it smells that way. It's like people smell.
That's probably me. All these miles. Ah! Yeah, good old help.
Yeah, I was going to say. All weather Luke.
I never had a... Right, back in the day when we had rally choppers and grifters, right, and we used 3-in-1 oil on everything.
It's not worth it now.
Sorry.
I like the muck-off stuff. I know that there's a degree of it where it's like, oh yeah.
I won't pay the price.
Yeah.
I will not pay the price for it, especially when, like as I said, all the chain cleaners and stuff, they're like £10 a can or whatever, and I'm like, hang on, I can buy £2, or less than a pound, a couple of quid a can. The brake cleaner does exactly the same thing, but brake cleaner, I spray it on car paintwork to get sticky off. It doesn't dissolve paintwork. You can use it on, and it even gets grease off your hands, right? It's not good for them.
Which is one thing, but I wouldn't pay for it out of my own pocket. But I like the fact that it's a consumable when I'm using it at work. That's what
You
I'm
can
saying.
just use loads of it.
I can just
Do you GTA 85 everything?
Oh, yeah. Well, yes.
Perfume?
Yeah, I would if I could. But my ex-no wouldn't like that.
GG85 as perfume because it smells. GG85 because it smells so good.
Like Grandpa on Lost Boys.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a bit of a lifesaver.
Enjoy that.
So where's next? Like Scarborough kind of area next?
Well, I'm shooting to a mate's house in Selby.
Right.
'Cause I think Alex rung you earlier, who's the one that's warned you I was coming. So yeah, I'm going to shoot round and see them, have a bit of a catch up. Yeah, today's going to be a half down day, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But it's finding places to stay. Last night was, I don't know what road it was. Something Selby Camping and something Farm, and it's right on it's right on a corner. You wouldn't even know it was there. But yeah, single man tent, £10 for the night.
That's not bad.
Is that the missus just come in? Hang on. That was probably the missus. I think I heard her say something. Was that you, Sam? Did you say something? I heard someone say something.
Someone saying, get moving.
TTS is turned on. Who said what? Someone said something. Oh, it was Steen, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so like the chat is there and I've got TTS, so it reads all the chat out. So
that phone's connected to that phone?
Yeah, so you're down the bottom, you've got all my speed, you've got my heart rate on there, because I've got a heart rate sensor.
Wow.
So there's a lot of technical stuff, and that's what you see on the actual stream, and all the chat's going across the top.
My first bike was the Rally Roadrunner.
The Rally Roadrunner. I don't remember that one. Yeah, but you're older than me, Steen. You're an old fart.
Yeah.
It's like going, you know when you go into the local pub and you've got the locals that are always at the bar?
That's amazing.
In chat. So,
yeah. That is amazing.
Well.
Right, I'll leave you gents in peace. Thank you, mate. You're a gent.
Welcome, thank you. I had to put 2 in the end. 2 spokes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One was a bit, well, it's when I turned it was snapped. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was wondering how to check. So on the way here, I went along the canal and I hit every tree route I could. I gave it a real good rough up on the way here.
Somebody who counted them all, don't we?
Yeah, we do, personally, and even then, it's one of those canals trust. Is it sustrans? Is it this? Is it that?
They've taken all the dog poo bins away.
Yeah, I know.
I hate the canals because literally they are the most bumpiest ever.
Yeah.
And when I'm carrying the weight, I can only do about 2, 3, 4 mile an hour. I'm in literally low gear, just ticking over. Hello, what are you doing?
Right,
Chickens from last night, that's what it was.
Right, I'll hold our open for you.
Right, have a safe journey.
Thank you, mate. Lovely meeting you.
Yeah, you too, see ya.
Right. See you later.
Until the next time. So yeah, if they need their bikes fixed, they know where to come. Thank you. Look at that. There we go. We are back on the road. Yeah, as long as he's not feeling me, young. Right.
Giggity Sponges says in and out.
I've only got to go 6 minutes. I'm not sure which way it's taking me. Which way we've got to go? Which way's the river?
Says over the tall bridge and first left.
Over the tall bridge? What bridge? What way are we going? This way.
Turn left onto 65, A19, then turn left onto 65.
Your Exeter says right.
Right.
Your Exeter says via the bridge. Giggity Sponges says well, I guess I have a good chat with Katie. Catch you tomorrow.
Turn left onto 65, Bridgeport, then turn right onto 65.
Hang on, I'll get chat back up so I can see what's going on. Right.
Turn right onto 65, Bank Road, then slide left onto 65.
Let's have a look, Will. I guess you have a good chat. No, I will be live in a bit. Who was the Yavio that came in? Thank you for coming in. Sorry, I was in a bike shop getting the bike fixed at the time. At least we are back though. We've got 2 spokes put in.
Your Exeter says just follow the road and left on roundabout. Giggity Sponges says have fun.
Just follow the road. I could follow the road. I need to settle this wheel in. So now he's done the spokes up, I'll give it a good shakedown.
Slide
And
left onto 65.
if any of them feel a bit tight, I can always nip one of them off. But which way is this taking me?
Continue on 65 for 3/4 of a mile.
You will come round the back.
Oh, alright, we can nip out on the road. Alright. So you're saying just stay on the road? Okay.
Make a U-turn at Bridgeport, then sharp right onto 65.
Your expertise says I would suggest the road. Netted says Clive follows the GPS no matter what if it tells you to ride into a river.
No, I enjoy the back routes. It's not about, I don't follow it 100%. I just like it when it takes me, the city scenic. It will give me the canal, and I like riding along the canal because it's a bit, this looks horrible. When you're up there, it looks pretty. It's just because of the stream, that's all it is. Oh yeah. Let's see what we can push this bad boy to now I've got it fixed. Oh, but yeah, what I'll do, I'll end the stream and then we'll raid someone, probably Sarah, and then I'll go live and get back on the road to wherever I'm going to get to.
Says my little green. Car is out front and Sapphira on the drive.
Okie dokie.
Says if your expertise have fun.
How far have I got to yours? I don't want to come anywhere. I'll end the stream before I get to your place.
Your expertise says hopefully.
Yeah, I don't want to stream. How near are we?
Giggity Sponges says more.
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto 65.
Ah, right. Let's pull up here. We'll find someone to raid.
Giggity Sponges says start the raid now I would.
Yeah, I'm going to, mate. I'm going to. I just need to turn my location off. Right. It's definitely stopped, yeah? Cool. Right. Location should have stopped. Turn GPS off. Right, let's go and raid someone. Thank you to everyone that's hung out this morning. Much appreciated. It's been a bit of a weird morning, but I will catch you in a bit. Let's see who's live. If you go into Sarah's stream, if it is Sarah that I raid, can you just fill in the blanks and let them know what's happened?
Yexuk says WTF.
Hi, mate. Oh, she's not live. Dylan. Oh, Gruesome Tom. Gruesome Tom is live.
Real time is currently off. Yexuk says no ride and we're leaving. Giggity Sponges says that the cyclist is on.
You missed the bike shop, Yatesy. We had a broken spoke. Had to go to a bike shop.
Giggity Sponges says at Yexuk they haven't smoked in 10 years.
Guys, follow it is a great guy. And
There we go. Right, so everyone click their button, go over for the raid, go and meet Tom. And I'm going to go and see friends.
Giggity Sponges says catch you later, dude.
Thank you, everyone. I'll try and edit some of the clips out for today.
thank you, Miss Pudgy. Thank you very much.
15 people ready to raid. Awesome. If you haven't already met Tom, Tom is in Norway. He's an awesome streamer. He's really, really, really funny. So yeah, make sure you click that, click, go and raid him and go and say hello. And just let him know that we've had some bike trouble and that. And I'll catch up with him next time he's live. And make sure you send some love for me. Bye for now, everyone. Love you all. Oh, it's going slowly. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's hope I can get the bike repacked and we can get back on schedule and we can get to Scotland, because that's kind of where we need to get to.